Welcome to the Wizards of Ecom, your no-fluff playbook for online success. Each episode is fully packed with actionable tactics you can implement in your business right now. Take your life to a higher level and excel in your online success. It's time to work on you and your business. Let's do this.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Wizards of Ecom. This is your host Noemi, and today I am riding solo episode today. I'm looking so much forward, and the reason why is because I always have a reason why, right? The reason why is I got this question a while back, how to win a competitive niche, and I never found the time to answer it. So I think this would be the best way to answer it. This way, not only one person can benefit from it, but many. And now that I'm thinking about it, how to win in a competitive niche is a very good question. And simply because most of the time when people are asking that how to win in a competitive niche, or what have you done right in a competitive niche, usually the answer is always technical. It's do this, optimize your listing, make sure everything is optimized, make sure pictures are optimized, make sure title, bullet points, everything is optimized, make sure you have an A+ content or ABC, make sure you have all that, your PPC game is strong. So make sure all the technical parts. What I noticed is though, that's only a part of it. And today's topic is going to be about winning in a competitive niche, considering that you're an entrepreneur, you just recently started. If you had a friend, if you are an bestseller already, but have a friend who's just starting to understand what FBA is, what selling on Amazon is, I highly recommend my own episode, shameless plug, to have them listen to this episode, because it would help them understand better, okay, I need a game plan, I need to understand the technical part, but the other part that it's way, way more stronger, I believe, or it supports, it gives a very good balance to the technical part, is mindset. And also not only just mindset, but understand how to be on top of your game, not only on the technical side, right? So now that I'm looking back, please understand this wasn't like something I just put up and just like, this is the way how I'm going to do things, and this is the structure, and this is like all the way how I'm going to achieve things. No, not that I'm thinking back and that I honestly wanted to answer in a very technical way of how to win competitive niche. I just realized that, hey, that's what we're doing on all these episodes. We have 100+ episodes. Most of them are Carlos's, obviously, but he's not necessarily my mentor. I told him that he's my mentor, even he is not officially, but he's one of the reasons why I started, basically. And I was listening to him and to the podcast, and I grew like day by day. But then I realized technical, it's not the only thing. So I went back and I started to figure out, okay, how to connect the dots. Only when you're looking backwards, that's when you realize, hey, that's a pattern there that I wasn't even aware of or wasn't even conscious about. So no more talk, let's get to it. 3 of the most important things that I found it helped me on this journey and helped me win in a competitive niche are totally non-technical related. The first one of them, and one of the most important pillars, I think, is mindset. And I know don't promote me. I know this is an ecom podcast. Why am I talking about mindset? Well, if you're an entrepreneur for a while, you clearly know that mindset was the way that you are where you are now. But if you're starting, or if you are a newbie, or if you have no clue how to do things, you will think, hey, I want to make money, I want to get financially free, so you will have your purpose and you're just going to plan for it, basically. But why mindset is so important is because I realized that during this journey, 1+ journey, since we're selling almost 2 years, since we are knowledgeable about Amazon, for that time, I realized that, hey, I'm thinking differently than other people do. And not to take this in a very, like, I am different and I am better and so on, but I just realized that whenever I was looking into like forums or whatever, like Facebook groups or whatever, whenever I realized that someone is a newbie, I've seen a common pattern there. And one of them, it was the mindset of things happening against me. Amazon wants, I don't know, Amazon doesn't give my reimbursement. Amazon, like all those things, like people were seeing things in a very negative way. Like everything happened against them. Like, look what happened. Look, like everything was against them. And now I cannot give you a clear next example, which is very bad, but bear with me, please. Main idea is that I've seen this as a very common mindset, especially with beginners. And then there's another type of mindset, which I was part of for a very, very, very long time. This was the mindset that I grew up with. It's still around, it's still in the family. And this was the mindset that things are happening to me, which means that every time, say an example, USPS lost a package and the customer was reaching out and they were angry and so on, I was like, oh, why is this all this happening to me? Or why am I a victim of this? Or why it's always me, you know? And this is a very, very deep mindset that I honestly wasn't aware about or was aware of until I really just sat down to understand, okay, why am I thinking the way I'm thinking, or just like monitor my thoughts. And this is a mindset that is slightly better than the things are happening against me. However, it's something that is still there. And worst, I think, is that you don't even realize how bad this mindset is, or that it's still a bad mindset. Because whenever you think that you're a victim of the circumstances or situations that you're in, you affirm yourself that you have no power over things, which is very, very bad, obviously, because you do have power over things. It's just that you think that you don't. So that was a mindset that I was in for 20 plus years. Thank God I have a really good husband to help me throughout, realize that no, woman, you can do things. So that's a mindset that I see most beginner sellers also have, not the things happening against me mindset, but things happening to me mindset. The third type of mindset, which I am actively working on and I am advocating, is things are happening for me. Now, why is this so important? It's because every time, let's put yet again the scenario, USPS is losing my package, this customer is just ranting and raving and she's like very upset about what's happening, you know, that's a good opportunity for me to learn from and to improve. Because think of it this way, if that never have happened, how would I have improved on that side, you know? And I'm not saying that that's a must, something wrong has to happen, but I'm saying like, hey, it's a great opportunity to learn from, don't waste it. Take away whenever you needed to learn at that specific moment. Because I also think that most of the time things are happening with reason. And if you're not consciously thinking about, hey, what's the reason behind why this happened to me? How can I learn from this? It's very, very hard to grow and you're going to miss the opportunity. So the three types of mindsets that usually I've seen newbies start with was the things happening against me, things happening to me, and things happening for me. I hope that is clear enough, and I hope that I could give good answers. If not, please chime in and drop us a message and just say something like, Noemi, you're shit, or Noemi, you don't know your stuff, Noemi, what are you talking about? Or sometimes when occasionally people are saying, Noemi, that's an awesome show, it truly melts my heart. So, okay. Yes, as I was saying, mindset. Mindset was something that I see that most people are not aware about when they are going to start an e-com business. And since we're talking about Amazon, at this point, they're going to start their Amazon business. Second thing that it was super, super important is strategic networking. What I mean by strategic networking, be part of a tribe. Become part of a tribe. Whenever you're new at something, whenever you want to start something, whenever you have big dreams but don't know how to do it, first off, yes, books are good, learning technical stuff are really great, but if you're not a part of the tribe, you're going to lose. Something that it's like giving you a short backstory to where we started when we started on Amazon. I actually took 2 courses, like way back, like 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago, back when I didn't even consider that I am going to be a business owner and I have what it takes. I took the courses, and what I needed so badly is someone else to talk to, someone else to talk with about what it takes to start an Amazon business, how to look for product, how to outsource things, how to, like, all those things. And what I've seen that it helped tremendously is since I joined the Wizards of Ecom, back then Wizards of Amazon, we're still Wizards of Amazon, but back then it was Wizards of Amazon. I was in a Toastmaster meeting, and someone just recommended me, look, check out Wizards of Amazon. These guys are meeting like every Saturday, and it's really nice, and so on. And I was like, okay, let's try it out. I've seen that Carlos was offering some services, and first reaction was like, I'm very, not necessarily skeptical, but some might say rude. I'm very European. So first time when I've seen that, okay, Carlos is offering services and so on, I was like, all right, I don't want to go there to be pitched something. And I was like, you know what? It's for free. And I can say no anytime. So I went. And it was the best decision of my life. Simply because I got to get into this group, and honestly, I couldn't be now your host and you could listen to me if I hadn't thought of taking the decision to, okay, let's see how is it. And funny things, most funniest of all is that so I had this back in my mind that, okay, I don't want to join a group, or I don't want to go somewhere because I will have to pay at the end, and I'm just there to, I don't know, to pay for things that I don't want, or whatever. Funniest things of all is that Carlos is the least salesy guy I've ever just got to know. And it's funny that really our group is not about like selling you stuff. It's about giving you information and learning and community and growth. So making this short idea, find your tribe. And super important. Now you found your tribe, right? Let's say Wizards of Ecom was my tribe. Then try to find people that are way ahead of you. What I mean by that is look at people who are doing already what you're doing and try to model them. But what I noticed is most of the time when I'm trying to model someone who is very close to me. So it's going to be very relatable, the experience. However, what I notice, if I'm doing that, if I'm going to make a connection with someone and learn from them, and they are almost at the same level as I am, everything is good, and you can learn from them, and you can give them as well value. But what I noticed is you're not thinking big enough. And why I'm saying that now is because, for example, yet again, Carlos, giving him as a reference. Carlos, don't hate on me. I know that you will. I'm going full Daenerys this time. But the reason why I'm saying that is because I see, like, for example, Carlos, he has like 40 employees, and he learned how to delegate things. And I'm learning from someone who not already has achieved what I want to achieve, but who's like way more than I could have been, or I could have thought that I could become, And, okay, I'm just speaking now on Carlos because he's awesome, but Gabe, Alexeis, all the other admins, amazing admins who are there and already like really big sellers, and they're still part of the community. So it's still, they're still there, So find those people that actually truly are way ahead of you and learn what they're doing right. So I think that was a huge benefit for me. Offer value for free. This is a tip that I'm going to give into the Find Your Tribe section. Why I'm saying that is because most of the time people are used to, whenever you're offering them a service, they're used to get paid, right? And what I noticed, yet again, connecting the dots without realizing at the moment this is what I did, is I offered a ton of free value. I was super, super stoked to find the group first off, and to be part of the group first off, and I offered a lot of time for free and value for free. Whatever your technical abilities are and someone else doesn't know them, offer them for free. But I'm saying that I'm not saying, okay, take on free clients. I'm saying, hey, if you know a lot of things and you know that your knowledge could help out someone else, offer it. Just give it away. Just give it away for free, That's what I am saying. And now that I realize that, look, at the time, or I'm still like considered an Instagram guru, whatever. I'm not. Okay, I am. But hence gratitude, by the way. But what I meant to say by that is, I noticed that most people are not doing this, and they are not doing this because they are afraid when they are giving away stuff for free. One, they won't get clients. Second one, they will make this habit of always offering things for free, which yet again, it can be monitored. Now you should be only afraid of not offering things for free. So make sure that if you're beginning to be part of a group, whenever a group, if it's paid, great. If it's not paid, if it's a free group like ours, great. But offer things for free there, and not offer them that I give you this so I can take up, like I can take you up on your word and time and whatever. So don't do it like that. Offer it, and once that's given, don't ask anything. That's your gift because you're part of the community. I hope that makes sense. Third one, here also on the strategic networking, finding your tribe, would be passionate about the mission and volunteer. Now, Wizards of Ecom is a group where, as you can see, there are very many big sellers, six is not, now we are saying that 6 is not anymore that big number, but 7, 8, 9 figure sellers. You are part of that. Be passionate about the mission that group has, that tribe has. For example, our mission is sellers helping sellers. So what does that mean? Like Wizards of Ecom, it's all about sellers helping sellers. If I know something, I can teach you and you can grow. And you are going to also share the things that you're learning about and going to grow. Like it's a community growth. It's not like I am growing like individual growth. Like something that I think I was always in the mindset in, hey, I have to grow, I have to be the best, I have to, and that's the technician mindset, I'm just reading now the image. So I have vocabulary. I know how to call things. Okay, getting back to serious. But that's a way how technician mindsets work, that I have to be the best, I have to stomp over everyone, I have to stomp over competition. Yeah, that might be the case, but here we are not competition. It's a tribe, it's a community. When you grow, the others grow as well. When they grow, you grow as well. And the fourth part of the strategic networking find your tribe would be implement. Now, I am sure that there are tons of people, tons of groups, tons of people coming through groups, tons of people joining, tons of people investing, maybe money, maybe they want to be part of it, maybe time, investing a lot of it. But something what they don't do, it's implementing stuff. And why I'm saying that is, I see that since we joined the group, and yet again, this is not a plug to our group necessarily, but since I joined the tribe, let's put it this way, since I joined the Wizards of Ecom tribe, I'm implementing everything. And I started implementing those things right before, when no one really knew me, when I first listened to the podcast and we were just in the phase of finding the product, finding suppliers in China, finding all those, the small steps that it's totally new word. So that was when I started listening to the podcast, to our podcast, the Wizards of Ecom podcast, and heard Carlos talking about trademarking. Okay, why it's good to have a trademark in the US, why it's also good to have a trademark in China, for example, like, or brand registry, or why is it helpful to have to trademark your brand here, and how does that help you with selling on Amazon. So all those small things that Carlos, small things, for him it's small, But for me, it was like, okay, that's a huge headache. I have no clue how to do those stuff. So there was a lot of things to learn. All the things that he was saying, I was implementing right away. I was talking because like we're running this like with hubby, and hubby with Daniel, my husband, and all those things. Yeah, we were talking, implementing. If it was something that we could implement in our business right away, that it helped our business grow, with it. Also, all the strategies, all the techniques, everything what all these previous episodes are about, we started to, okay, let's take a list, let's put everything on a list, let's think about, is this going to help now, and how can it help now, and how can it help us grow? So we implemented all those stuff. And why I also had this as a super important point of in finding your tribe and implementing the strategy series, I noticed that when people see that they are teaching you stuff and you take that stuff and implement in your business, they're going to look at you differently. Like, clearly I'm just starting, right? And I might not know a lot of things, but when someone who knows their stuff, seeing you taking their advice and implementing their advice and asking continually for more, you want to learn more, you're hungry to learn more, you want to implement all those stuff in your business, they're going to look at you differently. Now, I'm not sure if the wizards are aware of this. Probably they are, or on a subconscious level, or they are. But I think that also helped tremendously me personally win in a competitive niche, because I got to be carried on the shoulders of giants, like literally, And this is something that I would recommend to you too. If you're just going to start out, be aware of these things, because most people are not. And honestly, I wasn't either, unless like until now, when I'm just thinking like, why am I where I am now? Why am I successful? What did I do right? Because most of the time what people will do is, what did I do wrong? Which is, yeah, it's a good point, but it's very important for you also to know what did you do right, because those things are clearly working well for you. So that would be for the strategic networking, finding your tribe section. And the third and the last one, I'm already 15 minutes in. I didn't plan to go this much, but I'm already 15 minutes in. Third one, in how to win in a competitive niche, would be understand the ins and outs of your business. Now here is coming the technical part. As I was saying, it's super, super important, not only offering value for free, not only being part of the group, not only learning things, but also making sure that you implement those things, and also understanding how those things are working for you. And here are like a lot of pillars to touch on. But business is not only selling on Amazon, or business is not only sending your product to Amazon to be sold on, and you don't do anything. Unfortunately, that is what most courses, or most teachers, most these super gurus will advocate, and how easy it is. It's not easy. And when things are easy, you should be super careful, or think twice if you're going to do them, because usually it's going to be a pain in the butt when you realize, hey, there's a whole lot beast inside that I wasn't aware of. Someone just sold me on a dream. So be super, super careful. Understand your business. By understanding your business, what I mean, understand your understand your numbers, understand the technical part, the legal parts, everything what it takes you to really show and prove and share that value that you first started your journey with, that I'm going to differentiate and I'm going to offer value to my customer. I'm going to sell and I'm going to make money. So yeah, that's a super, super important thing. But be sure that also you keep that in mind, that you're growing on that side. It's not enough to have a different type of mindset. It's not enough to start networking strategically. It's not enough. You also need to have like clear knowledge that you do know what you're talking about and you clearly grow. Now, obviously, because this is a cash heavy, like Amazon, selling on Amazon, especially having a private label that we also started in, it's a cash heavy investment. So you will have to need to have cash available for you to play with, right? Knowing your numbers will help you sleep better, I would say, and feel better about yourself and help you grow faster. This is also something that I am personally still learning, since I honestly had nothing to do with this type of business or thinking strategically. I was yet again quoting the Emit book by Michael E. Gerber. Gerber, I think Gerber. There you go. I'm like mispronouncing the author's name. Brilliant. Yeah. So what I meant to say, I was a technician all the time, and I thought that I can handle things. But now I see that it's not that mindset of handling things, but really learning that everything, like every single step in the business that you take, must be done strategically. So yeah, very, 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 very long. Carlos is usually saying rant. I wouldn't say rant. I'd say it's advice. It's helpful advice. It's priceless advice. Some things that I wish I was told right before starting. That, hey girl, this is not it. Knowing your Amazon PPC became a word from PPC and shit. There you go. That's not it. That's not enough. You really have to be more, to do more, to become more. And mindset, strategic networking, and understanding the ins and outs of my business help me do that. So wish you all the best. Wish you good luck. Let us know where you are in your journey. If you're just recently started, how do you see you could implement these things, and how can you make it possible to win in a competitive niche? Much love to you guys. Don't forget to, if you're not already part of our Telegram group chat, become part of it. It's amazing. We have great content, and that I'm personally vouching for. And you can do so by joining the amazongroup.chat.com, and there you'll be redirected to Telegram. Also, we have on Facebook the Wizards of Ecom group. I personally am not very active there, so if you're going to chime in, just a heads up. But on Telegram, you can ask questions, you can bring your feedback, you can ask advice. There, we're trying to be as active as possible. And of course, we have our Saturday meetings, which are amazing. And Ramon, I hope you're listening to this. I said amazing. We're teasing on right now. And yeah, become part of it. amazongroup.chat.com on Telegram. Say hello to us, and much love to you. I hope this helped you as much as intended to help you, and looking forward to hear back from you. If you have any questions or any suggestions for next topic, please let us know, because we are always trying to help as much as possible. Sellers helping sellers, right? Much love. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. See you next Monday.
It was fun sharing this episode with you. If you found value in what you've heard, please show your love with a subscribe, rate, and review of the show. Until next time.